Alright, hey Leo. So today we're going to be doing your next phase reading. We're going to figure out what spirit guide is wanting to call you towards next. Kind of see what actions are needed, the impact of it, things that need to be understood, and see if we can get some advice from spirit. So already pre-stuffed the deck and cleansed the space, so we are ready to go. Alright. What is Leo being called to next? What is Leo? Oh goodness. I'll take that one because it flipped over, but these ones had slipped out. Next. Clarification. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. So Ace of Wands, King of Swords, and Eight of Cups. So there's kind of like multiple messages packed into this one, but there's like a big theme, one big solid theme about this. But yeah, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. But so far, what you're being called to next. Let me put this in the center. All right, what you're being called to next with the Ace of Wands, King of Swords, Eight of Cups is you're kind of in a period where you're being called to kind of it's like self-reflect, self-growth, and self-learning all like wrapped in one. So I feel like a lot of you haven't do like made moves these last like I feel like last 2 years you guys have made like very serious moves to self-improve your life and to kind of reprogram yourself. Because I wouldn't necessarily say heal, not saying that none of you haven't like not saying that didn't take place healing, but it's more in a sense like you guys have been trying to reprogram yourselves and that you have been kind of successful at it. You've been kind of trying to reprogram how you approach life, reprogram how you think about work, reprogram how you approach your relationships and think about your relationships, um, and trying to like really suffer through the your mind of like what were old beliefs, new beliefs, what were beliefs that were put into you that weren't yours, and what do you truly believe in for yourself. Like there's a lot of that has been happening, and so now your next part of this is almost to the point where you like it wants you to reflect on all of that. It wants you to really sit down and to really suffer through all the changes that you have made and all the things that you have let exit and all the things that you have let enter your life. It really wants you to kind of in a weird way document. So like if it maybe like if you guys have been journaling, if some of you have been journaling, or you guys need to start journaling, especially with these dots, because it really wants you to. It wants you to because it doesn't want you to slip back. It doesn't want you to forget all the work that you put into yourself for this reprogramming, for this relearning, for this teaching moments that you have given yourself. It really wants you to reflect on that and also feel a sense of pride from it. It wants you to gain a like reward from this reflection. Um, Yeah, because what you have done has been very, very. Not everyone can do what you have done, and what you have done in such a short time period as well. Um, the dedication that you have put into this is very admirable, admirable, blah. Um, but yeah. Okay, okay, Leo, coming in strong with the self growth. All right, yeah. But what does this next phase look like for Leo? What does this look like for Leo? What does this next life look like for Leo through their point of view? Okay, Four of Cups, Page of Cups. Okay, so what this might look like though for you, or what might it like be feeling like for you, is like another stalemate. It's like you feel like you've been having so much movement, and you feel like you've been making so much progress. All of a sudden, like you feel like okay, like now it's like I wouldn't say quote unquote done, but this phase of this chapter of reflection and reprogramming, like this chunk of it is done, and then it kind of leaves you in this stalemate and this kind of stagnant energy, and what it like I said, what you're being called to is do the reflection, is to kind of recount and to kind of remember each thing. But for right now, what it feels like to you is like you're put on another pause, like you are almost in a sense being punished, and like you almost feel like antsy because you've been so used to movement, you've been so used to um, having that drive and that determination for yourself and for whatever goal that you have placed for yourself in this reprogramming, to all of a sudden now come to a sudden stop, and it's like it can be very frustrating for some. So for some, it's going to look and feel very like just like another point in your life where it's like, okay, well now what? Well now what do I do? Was that all for nothing? Was it like I did everything and I only still end up like in the stagnant phase? And like I don't want you to see it negatively because the stagnant phase, like I said, is necessary for you. Because like even with the books that are on his desk and he's ignoring the books on his desk, but like he needs to but you need to focus on that. You need to write in that. You need to document. You need to reflect. You need to have some hindsight and to really acknowledge how much work you put on it and to congratulate yourself, to celebrate a little bit, to enjoy the stillness that you have. The stillness that you have is a reward. So enjoy it. With a page of cups, yeah, like I said, she's on the beach. She has a glass of wine. It should be the most happiest time of her life. But she's she has that angry face because it's like I said, you guys have been working so much and working so hard. I feel like too, like a lot of you have developed workaholic tendencies, and just now to finally have like a break and to have a moment to really enjoy, you don't feel like you can enjoy it because you're so used to you gotten so like I wouldn't say okay, for lack of a better word, you guys have gotten addicted to that feeling of success, and so this stillness is really like it's chaffing your hide. It's like getting you to a point where it's like, well, this isn't no, but it is a good thing for you. But it is going to feel and look like these two energies. Okay, what actions are needed for this next phase? What actions is Leon? Okay, okay, ooh, okay. So if some of you have practices of meditation, that's very much would be recommended. Yoga, that stood out. Yoga. So if you guys work out, it's really calling for you to do more mindful body movements. And mindful body movements can be like Tai Chi, yoga, Pilates, just even simple stretchings, like morning stretching, just like a routine of stretching, like, or even dancing, but just letting your body not really adhere to just like the normal dancing, but just letting the music flow through your body and moving your body accordingly to the vibrations. It's just really calling out for mindful movements. Even meditative walks would be really good for you. It's really just calling out for moments of just peace and solace. So if you can create those moments for yourself, that would be very, very, very beneficial for you. So that's what the Wheel of Fortune. But you got the Fool card and the Queen of Pentacles, and so for the actions needed, right? Um, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Stop working. Stop working so much. Yeah, if you guys are still very much trying to like put on more load of work onto your plate, despite already kind of noticing a lull or like a slowdown or trying to force time to kind of speed up or pick up again, it's not going to work in your benefit. It's really calling you to really slow down. Take any opportunity that you can that is being offered. Because I feel like too, some of you even maybe have like extra like a lot of extra to pay time off or even a nice little saving egg or just like finances that you don't doesn't really have any purpose like it's undesignated money that you just have that you just have been keeping it because like I said you have been working, you have been focusing, you have been very much head in the sand grinding away, um, and so it's really much calling for you to have to let yourself relax and to kind of um, to just let yourself be still because that is the reward of this. It's not saying, oh, like you never have to work hard again, but it's just in this moment because it's like I said, the way you have been working, you have set yourself up for a standard, kind of, right? So the work you have right now is only going to get more intense. So really take advantage of the stillness. I can't say much more in the sense of like the future and everything like that because I don't want to put any suggestive ideas or plant any seeds. But from what I'm seeing, the energy I'm picking up is what you have started. The pace that you have will only increase. But for right now, enjoy the stalemate and enjoy the stillness because you will not have it forever, and things will pick up once again, and even at an even more quicker and intense speed than what has already been happening. So please, really enjoy the stillness. um, what is the impact of this next phase for Leo? Ooh, okay. Well, okay. That's like okay. We'll do it because the way it felt when the cards came out was very. There's just a lot of cards, but okay, we'll do it. We'll do it for Leo. Okay. The Moon card, Six of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. Ooh. Have you gotten? Yeah. Okay. A lot of pentacles. That's good for your money. Shit. Okay. So impact of this next phase. Let's just group. I'm gonna group these real quick because I cannot see correctly without that grouping. Okay. Okay. Is that in order? No, it's not. Okay. So what the impact of his next phase for you, Leo, is okay. So we already know, right? We already know with the moon card that you're going to have to read this reflection and introspection and kind of looking in that back and having hindsight and acknowledging your achievements and your growth is already going to connect you better to yourself and to your higher self, and as well too if you have spiritual, if you do believe in spirit and in the universe, then it's definitely going to connect you even stronger to that because you're going to see your timeline of it, right? It's like one thing, okay, you know, in history how they always say history repeats itself, and like if you look at history like long enough and look at the right areas, you can see the connections and the repetitive patterns, right? And so this hindsight and this respect and retrospection is going to give you that for your own life. You're going to start seeing the patterns of your own life. You're going to start seeing, wait, wow, like that wasn't something random. That was depth because that happened to me 5 years ago, and it happened again 5 years later after that. Or you're going to start seeing like, wait, I attract these type of people in my life because I had this behavior that I was doing because of blah blah blah, right? So that's going to give you that. That's the impact of that. For the pentacle side of it, because these two are giving me two different energies. So if your pentacles, 9 of pentacles, 7 of pentacles, and 6 pentacles, missing 8. um, but yeah, it's definitely gonna give you a clear vision of like what you want to do for your future. You're gonna have a clear vision of what you want for yourself. Um, in terms of like your stability, it, you so like with the pentacles, it's not saying like, okay, it's like it's showing money, it's showing wealth, but it's not showing wealth that you have already in your hands or wealth that you're already spending right now. It's wealth that is coming to you. It's wealth that is you planning your wealth in a sense. It's you planning what to do with your wealth. It's not necessarily you gaining the wealth or you, because I feel like a lot of you already have that wealth, already know how you're going to get that wealth. It's not something it's like it's not a concern for a lot of you with when it comes to like the obtaining wealth. It's either because you already have it or you already know how you're going to get it, or what, or like you already have that like in set and plan, and like it's not a concern. The pentacle energy is more just a sense of like you're thinking about now, okay, what do I want to do with this wealth? Where do I want to take this? Where do I want this wealth to take me? How do I want to how do I want to use this wealth? And so that's very much the energy. And it's going to make a very clearer head for you because, like I said, with this retrospection, you kind of already know where you don't want to go because of the places you've already been. You're realizing where you've already been and realizing where you don't want to go back. And you're also realizing, okay, this version of myself wants to go forth. You're realizing you are a different version of yourself with this retrospection. Because you are a different version of yourself, you are now seeing a different version of your future. And that version of future is where you're kind of planning where you put your wealth at. With your Queen of Swords energy, um, oh wow, impact. So it definitely it highlights a connection coming to you after this phase of retrospection because you understand to yourself more, and because you understand yourself more, you understand what partner you need for yourself more. You understand um, what you need from a relationship and what you need from another person, and what you can also give to that other person. It's a lot more of like a deeper understanding of love. Kind of takes on a different definition for you than what it previously meant. And before it might have meant, oh, you know, someone just to do life with, someone to love, and someone to love me. And now it kind of takes a little bit more of a deeper meaning. Not saying those were already deep enough, but it was just more now you're realizing, okay, wait, no, I want someone who's going to go through the stages with me. When I say go through life, I don't mean just, oh, I go through my phase and you go through your phase. I want somebody who is going to support me through the phases I go through, and vice versa. Someone that I can support them when they're going through the phases. I want us to talk openly about the phases we're going through. I want us not only just to be a supportive player and to trust and to not only be a supportive player in each other's life, but a actual teammate, an actual like partner. I want to help them. I want to be hands on with their phase, just like I want them to be hands on with my phase. I don't want to just be a bystander. Like that's the so like your idea of relationship changes drastically with the impact of this phase. Okay. What is something that needs to be understood? What is something Leo needs to understand? The Devil card and the Tower. Okay. So what you okay? Is that okay? what you have gone through has been a tower moment and very much of a deep shadow side work. That's what you need to understand. And that's why I want you to recognize your achievements, because what you have done has been very monumental for yourself and you have handled it very, very well with a lot of grace. You are giving yourself a lot of grace in this journey as well. It really wants you to really recognize how much work that you actually really have put into this, and not just do the surface level, like, oh yeah, sure, like I changed my job, sure I did this, and I just put my head down and got work done. That's all I did. No, you have put work in your emotional realm, your mental realm, your physical realm, your financial realm, your relationship realm, like every realm possible. You have put the work in, and spirit really wants you to recognize that. But yeah. Okay, but yeah, that's all I have for your reading. I know, sorry, I just kind of ended on a weird note, but but yeah, I hope you guys resonated. Leave comments down below and let me know if you did. Helps you better connect to your energy. Feel free to like and subscribe. I do offer personal readings. I've left the link down below in the description box. But yeah, I really guys hope you enjoyed it. I hope you resonated, and I hope I see you guys next time. All right, bye, Leo.